Brad Shoemaker, I only have one question for you.
Hit me.
R.U.S.E?
Oh,
Boom.
damn it! I was saving that.
Nope, you don't save one like that. You get it in as quickly as you can. We're looking at R.U.S.E today, Brad.
Okay. What does R.U.S.E stand for?
I don't know. Deception.
You notice. Well, you notice how they have stealthily included periods in the logo.
I do.
I love that.
It's something we could ponder while we jump into and check out a little slice of the single-player campaign here. Now, this is a World War II real-time strategy game, although it has some, as generic as that might sound, it does have some unique angles as far as the presentation and some of the things that you do. We're actually going to start here in the third map. One of the things that kind of surprised me of playing this is that there's like a main character.
Huh.
I'll say I'm a strategy fan.
We like strategy around here.
I've been getting a lot of strategy lately, oddly enough. But yeah, so there's this main character, Joe Sheridan, who you first meet as a general later on in the war. But we're actually back in Africa now. I think we're in 1939.
So you're basically flashing back to play through his previous...
Yeah, I think this is when he is still a major. Like, he's getting a little battlefield promotions going on here.
And they're really playing up the kind of tabletop stuff, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. And that comes through a lot in the presentation throughout the game. Like, this is not just for cutscenes. Like I'll show you here once they give me control.
Oh, wow. So this is the game. That wasn't even just a cutscene.
No. So I can zoom in and here's,
wow.
what it looks like up close, right? But then I can go all the way back out, and you're in the damn tent. There's the war room.
Wow.
There's the table.
That's crazy.
Like, I can spin the camera around here, and...
So that's the actual command center. It's not like...
That's the idea, yeah.
It's not like some Grognard's bedroom or something.
No, the idea is that you are the commander. You are in the command room.
Because that game Toy Soldiers on XBLA did that too, except you were like in a child's bedroom.
Okay.
You could see like Little League trophies up on the wall and stuff.
So they're actually talking about, I've got this recon plane here that's going to go and try and find out who some of these units are, because when I don't know, when I haven't seen them for myself, they just show up as these markers. I know these are heavies.
Huh.
I know there's a bunch of them, but I can't tell you what they are.
Did you manually elicit that little side view?
No. That just comes up when stuff happens. Huh. All right, so I need to get close enough to shoot you. Put you up there.
Enemy aircraft inbound.
All right, I'm gonna make little choke points here. So I'm just trying to defend this this one location here. So I'm gonna set up just a few little handy dandy artilleries
Sir, we lost the grasshopper.
at our, and that's just gonna happen. You're gonna lose that.
So
It's part of the mission here.
This is all happening in real time?
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's Joe.
Oh wow.
They shot down the recon.
Like I said, he's like there's a lot more kind of character and story stuff in this than I anticipated.
Well, it's also weird how they just break into the middle of the mission with it.
Yeah.
This
is your English liaison.
Do you have a sense if scenes like this are scripted to happen, or?
Yes. Yeah. I've played through this mission before.
Okay.
So I know kind of like where this is going, and yeah, this is.
But it seemed like that plane getting shot down is what.
But that plane was going to get shot
like,
down.
There's no way to prevent that.
No. That's just part of this mission.
Okay.
This is only like the third mission in, so we're still getting some tutorial stuff. This is actually the first mission where the game introduces the idea of R.U.S.E to you, which is actually a mechanic in the game.
There are different kinds of ruses, is that right?
Yeah. In fact, here I'm going to activate my decryption ruse.
Oh, man.
So, yes. So I'm going to click on my cards up here, and right now the only ruse I have is the decryption ruse, and it gives me 5 minutes in a sector. I can see everything that the enemy is doing.
Oh, it's the Matrix.
So I'm going to turn on the Matrix.
Have you cracked the German Ultra yet?
Well, the game starts off, you are trying to find Prometheus, who is some sort of spy that's out there screwing up Allied forces.
World War II, it was the Enigma was the big German.
The Enigma was the...
World War II era cryptography is fascinating.
Oh, absolutely. Like all like the weird physical devices that they had.
Yeah, all the mechanical decryption machines that they made. It was just the code. I mean, their code breakers determined a large part of the flow of that war.
All right, I'm
really
going
crazy
to...
stuff.
Yeah, I'll just leave you. Yeah, mess him up.
So
give that guy the business.
It seems like this is more about the broad strategy rather than like controlling the tactics.
Yeah,
of
this
specific
is
units,
pure. This is pure macro.
Okay, all right.
This is pure macro.
The eternal struggle between micro and macro.
At least for now. Like I haven't even got to any sort of unit creation or anything like that. It's just been battlefield management, pure and simple. Oh, light tank. All right, you know what? You can just kick it if you like. I gotta throw you out here a little bit. Do I just have the 3? All right. What am I going to do now here? So you kind of like the dichotomy here is that I've got my infantry units here, but they're only good against other infantry, and then I've got my anti-tanks, which are only good against heavies. So kind of have to balance where I'm placing my troops depending on what's coming.
So it's got a rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, absolutely. Here there's a light hanging out over there. What do we got here? All right, that's going to be some troops, so I'm going to get out in front of that, but I don't want to bring all of them out. Yeah. I already said all this. That's what I was just talking about, game.
Get with the program, Commander
buddy.
dude. So does it ever, maybe you're answering my question right now, but does it ever behoove you to drop down to this battlefield level?
I find that I usually like to play from about here.
Yeah, it seems like you get a better overview.
Like about midway between the full all the way out and all the way in. I also take it's weird to me, like the way the scale changes of the units as you go up and down.
From these little like plastic army men looking.
Yeah, well, it's just like the closer in you get, just they look smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
It's just sort of like. And then if you look at them down here, look at these guys are moving.
Like little ants.
Look at how fast they're going.
They look like ants from
Holy
up here.
shit!
Yeah, those guys are booking.
These guys are booking. But then you come up here and you're like, oh, this guy's just kind of moving. It's like trucking along. But I get down here. Look at that!
Wow,
Holy shit!
So, do you ever find that the game moves too fast to keep up with? Or?
So far, I haven't had that problem. I can see that becoming an issue. All right, control group. Guess what? You're my control group. What we got here? Yeah, I'm gonna bring you up here because you got some business. Got a free floating, and we'll just make the rest of you control group 2. So kind of basic RTS stuff of here's make my control groups. You know that.
Yes.
Bradley.
Double tap 5
Specifically.
to warp to your Nexus. Chrono boost that tank.
I'll tell you this thing. Clearly, I need to spawn more overlords.
Yes, always.
From the number of overlords I currently have on the field.
Always be spawning.
Lacking in the overlords department. What we got here? We got lights, so...
Is there any process of physically deploying defenses like that? Like, does somebody have to move those turrets out to the point that you drop them, or do they just kind of transport or teleport to where you say?
Oh, I mean, You mean, do I have to tell these guys where to go?
Well, no. I mean, like, if you're going to drop one of those artillery.
Oh, no, it's just like I get it within range. That's what, like, that blue circle there is telling me what range is, so...
Okay.
Like, I get those units within that hot zone, it's just going to attack them.
Okay. But does the truck have to move out to where you tell it to deploy the artillery? Like, it doesn't just materialize where you... Okay.
No, like, when it's in... If you tell it to move out to a certain point, it'll keep moving until it gets to that point before deploying.
Okay.
And the anti-tank guns do not work unless...
You'll have to maintain a defensive position, Major. They'll cut us to pieces out in the open.
Uh-oh, my ruse card's about to bust, so...
Man.
I want to be rused over here now.
Do you have any other ruses besides that decryption?
For now, no. Like, again, this is kind of, they're introducing the ruse to you, but it's definitely implied that there will be more rusing.
Looks like it's on a cooldown up there.
Excellent work, Major.
The ruse?
Yeah, that one just finished.
Okay.
So I don't have that one anymore.
But do you have to... Well, so what governs your use of the ruses? Do you have to keep earning more uses, or do they just... Like every 30 seconds, you can use another one or something like that?
I believe they need to charge up. Yeah.
Okay. But it's not like you have to, kill 100 units to get another ruse or something.
There may be, achievement or tactics-based ruse earning as well. I can't speak to that for certain.
Speaking of achievements,
yes,
Steamworks in this thing.
Yeah, this thing's all sorts of achievies.
Cool.
If that's your thing.
Achievements are cool.
Yeah.
An Xbox version as well.
Yeah, I believe there are full console versions.
You just informed me seconds ago.
Coming. We have a 360 version, and I will just say this is a better PC game.
Imagine that.
This is a better PC.
Does it at least play similarly, or it's not lacking in functionality, right?
No, it's just it's some of this stuff is a little more elegant and makes more sense, and part of it is maybe just the resolution that you can run one of these games at. As you can tell,
sure.
like this is kind of about the weird little details.
Oh, absolutely. Well, it seems like a mouse would just be critical to manage all this stuff
They're
quickly.
sending infantry and armor.
Well, the thing is, like a lot of this stuff is like I can double click on one of these units and it will select all like units in the area.
Right.
So it's actually pretty easy to get your control group stuff going. What is that? What are you? Light infantry. Shit, guys, get out of here. You back? Yeah. Where am I getting some heat from? Where's my next? All right, you know what? Just back up. How about that? You know what?
That's
I'll
it.
bring you back
The
here
unit
as
of the
well.
21st Panzer is advancing on Kasserine from the north.
So it's interesting because it seems like there's a fair amount of stuff happening here,
Yeah.
but it's still there's kind of a methodical pace to it nonetheless.
Yeah, I can see that. It does seem kind of busy, but that's, as a layman coming to this for the first time, I'm sure you've got a better feel for it.
Yeah, I've done this mission specifically before, but and I lost it as well because I was not very clever with how I was managing my troops.
Now, this is basically just a holdout mission, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what we're
Survive
doing
for...
here.
What's the resource model like? I mean, how does it dictate how many units you can produce?
So far, there has been, again, I'm very early in the game, but there has been zero resource management.
So you can just keep building stuff, basically?
Well, I'm not building anything. Like, I am given units and then I play.
Oh, okay. So you've got a finite number of, tanks to deploy and stuff
Yeah,
like that? Okay.
yeah. Thus far, it's been like, here's what you've got.
Okay.
And, getting more resources, like, as I hit certain mission objectives and whatnot. Uh-oh. You guys.
Interesting. Okay.
Back up some. I just mean like, okay, I got to this checkpoint and now I'm going to get, because the story dictates, I'm going to get a bunch of dudes. or
Okay,
whatever.
so it's like...
I just lost it. Damn it.
It's like you made it halfway, here's 2 more battalions or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not like I wouldn't have ever gotten those. Engage that enemy. How about these assholes?
I guess it seems like StarCraft is really the last strategy game on the PC that's really clinging to an economy-heavy model. I mean, Relic obviously has gone...
Oh, sweet Jesus. What are you guys doing? No.
The
Fight
truck,
that guy.
The truck's going backwards.
Fight that guy.
What's the truck doing?
Fuck. No, you guys. No, you. This way. Oh, god damn it.
Court-martial.
This is
If
terrible.
those guys survive...
These guys need to be... You need to run the other way, you assholes.
If those guys survive, they will face a tribunal.
Oh, they
Incoming
will.
Panzer IV.
Uh-oh.
Ready
Oh,
assault,
man.
Major.
You need to come back
That doesn't
too.
look good.
I am totally botching this whole thing
That's
here.
not good.
All right, everyone, you guys shoot these guys. Oh, unhappy about this. All right, you guys back in the middle. You come fight this guy. Ugh. All right, so I can ruse again here. Might as well. It's the you should come over here and also fight that guy. Well, if I lose this, I'm gonna be very upset. Oh no!
Hold. Hold. Why don't you give us a battlefield's eye view there? No, I mean, all the way down. Can you see a lot of, sort of specific carnage going on, or...? Oh,
Not
God,
really.
yeah.
Even at their smallest, these guys are still super teensy.
It is a lot more hectic, though. It's a nice camera shake when you get down that low.
You get that from the higher perspective as well. Wait. Do we win? Shoot that guy! What are you doing? Ugh. I'm at present very disappointed with my.
Looks like you barely held the line, right?
I'm saying these guys not figuring out where they need to go to shoot this guy.
Right. Oh, he's still in there, isn't he?
Yeah, shoot him.
The tank is rated as very easy.
Shoot him.
Oh. Oh.
So upset. So upset right now. There
There
we
you go.
God damn.
All right.
definitely have had a couple moments of some pathfinding nonsense like that, which is not. And yeah, like I think it's kind of neat, the whole like command center conceit that they have here. But I never feel like when I zoom in that I feel like I am in the action. Like everything still feels very teensy.
Renders that view kind of not terribly useful.
Right, because it's not like I'm going to get down there and get like some visceral charge out of being in the action. It's sort of like, well, I'm just super zoomed in. I find about a good half zoom. Look at my orders per minute. 3.
Oh man,
not a lot of orders. I think that's a decent look at R.U.S E.
it looks sort of interesting.
Yeah, sure. I find some novel things about it. I don't know that its gimmicks necessarily completely justify themselves, but I find myself more interested in this story stuff than I thought I would, because I didn't think there was going to be any at all. But this Joe Sheridan cat seems like an interesting fellow, and
is that him on the left?
That's him on the far left there. He's being promoted as we speak here.
Are you ready to help, Major? Hell yes, sir.
That guy likes killing Jerry's.
Obviously.
Also, it's great when the English guys call them Jerry's.
Major is...
Anyways, yeah, that's a look at R.U.S E
All right.
coming to PC, Xbox 360, and PS3.
Yeah, pretty soon, right?
Fairly soon, yeah.
September, I think.
Let's call it that.
Yeah.
He's all fantasizing about the rank.
Sir, yes,
The bars.
Yeah, he wants
People
those
see
bars.
that.
He wants that hat.
You know, I give them credit for making a World War II game that is not called blank of blank.
Hell yeah.
There is no like Men of Victory or I don't know.
Yeah, there's still a month off. Maybe they can tack that on. Maybe before the end.
Call of Valor. I don't know.
Marketing will freak out and go, no, we have to say something else. But there you go.
All right.
R.U.S E, thanks, Brad, for joining me.
Thank you.